Good evening, and welcome to tonight's commencement ceremony for the Pequea Valley High School class of 2023. My name is Trey Rosa, and as president of this year's graduating class, I would like to thank our school board members, administrators, facilitators, parents, relatives, and friends for supporting us up to and including this moment. The journey may not have been easy, and we want to thank you for helping us to this point. To the class of 2023, enjoy this incredible moment, and I wish all of you the best of luck in the future. Thank you.
Well, we did it. The moment we have all been anxiously awaiting. Graduation night. Let's be real. For many of us, this is a very bittersweet moment. Sad to leave everything we have built up, but happy to look back at all the memories we have created and the impact we could leave. We are all at the point in our lives where we are reflecting over our time here at Pequea Valley, whether that was a year, 4 years, or 12 years. For the first time in a while, we are all back in the same boat, figuring out what our next step in life will look like. Whether you like it or not, and regardless if you have decided on your next step or not, as humans, we are constantly looking for what's next. Speaking on behalf of our entire class, wow, we have really been through it. As we all stepped foot into this building freshman year, excited to start this new chapter in life, little did we know we would have almost all 4 years of normal high school taken away from us. We experienced it all: virtual school freshman year, in and out of school sophomore year, adjusting to the many different schedules, and learning to live with the new normal. As senior year started approaching, I was very optimistic for a real year in high school. My first normal year in high school. It was pretty much smooth sailing for all of us until about 2 months ago. Things became different again. We lost someone close to many of our hearts, Antonio. We were also excited that the year was almost over and summer was almost here, and something so heartbreaking hit our class, school, and entire community. Our class has been through it. So many of us experiencing so much discomfort. But what is comfort? What comes to mind when you think of comfort? It could be anything from a friend group, a sibling, a teacher, a family member, or even your favorite Starbucks drink. Everyone has a different idea of what comfort is to them. To be completely transparent, speaking here at graduation was something that took some thought. I had it in the back of my mind for some time, but convinced myself I couldn't do it. For whatever reason, it was something that made me uncomfortable. I did not attend Pequea for my entire education. From kindergarten to 8th grade, I attended a small private Christian school. And when I say small, I really mean it. About 180 kids in the entire school and around 25 in my graduating 8th grade class. When you go to a school that small, it is really easy to become close with everyone and really easy to become comfortable. I was so comfortable with where I was that the thought of even coming to Pequea was quite literally terrifying. Generally, for the first time in my life, I had to experience a level of discomfort I wasn't used to. But coming into Pequea, I was blessed with the fact that my brother, Josh, was a junior at the time. I knew his friends and at least the teachers would recognize my last name and could refer to me as Little Jarvis or Josh and Kirsten's little sister, or get the classic, "Do you play soccer too?" And I would have to sigh and say no, but I do twirl baton. In all the discomfort I was feeling, there were small things that I could think of that made me more comfortable. At the end of my sophomore year, my brother graduated. To be completely honest, I was kind of sad he was graduating. Having him at school with me was something that helped me feel more comfortable. I had to figure out how I was going to navigate the next 2 years by myself. One quote from Mr. Benkert that has stuck with me and generally changed how I look at things is do it afraid. I remember at the beginning of my junior year in choir, he told all of us that he was going to start using this in everything that we do. As my brother had just graduated, I was in a sense alone and had lost that little bit of comfort I was holding on to. I remember sitting there thinking, man, he's right. That's really good. And let me tell you, I really held on to that one quote, do it afraid. I got involved in almost any and everything at school. I embraced the discomfort I was feeling. No matter what stage of your life you are in, you will always have to experience some level of discomfort. But at some point, you cannot let that discomfort stop you or get the best of you and stop you from what you want to do. At some point, you need to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Yet again in my life, I will have to experience a level of discomfort, one bigger than ever. I will be going away for college, and it hit me the other night that this is going to be so different. Absolutely no one knows me, my family, or even my last name. But I know I cannot let this fear and discomfort stop me from creating and building up so many amazing things at college and the years to come. So how will you embrace discomfort? This will look different for all of us. Embrace it and have the courage to be uncomfortable in order to reach your full potential. Now everybody smile and let's be real. And let's remember this moment. Thank you.
It was only yesterday we first walked through those doors. Now we're graduating and we won't do that anymore. And I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, I don't feel ready for this change, and I'm kinda nervous, I'm sure you feel the same. But I'm taking one step forward, and we'll see where it will lead. It's okay not to know, just as long as you go one step at a time. We'll turn out fine. One step at a time. We'll turn out fine. This is where we part, going to make each of our lives our own. And this is just the start, and there's no telling, oh, how far we'll go. And I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, I don't feel ready for this change, and I'm kinda nervous, I'm sure you
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud family members, and above all, the resilient class of 2023, it is an immense honor to stand before you on this momentous occasion. As we celebrate the success of our academic journeys, it is important to acknowledge the significance of perseverance in overcoming the hardships and changes we have faced throughout our years together. Adaptability and determination have been our strongest allies, shaping our character and preparing us for challenges. From having our freshman year cut short due to COVID, to virtual learning our sophomore year, and finally having a normal junior year, we certainly have not had the typical high school experience. Despite the hardships that COVID brought on, we pushed through, making the best of what we did have. The lessons we have learned and the bonds we have formed during our time here have enriched our lives and strengthened our spirits for the unfamiliar paths we are about to travel. With a deep appreciation for the hard work, dedication, and academic achievements we all have made, it is essential to express gratitude towards our facilitators, families, and friends for their unwavering support and encouragement. Without your encouragement, wisdom, and guidance, we would not be standing before you today as proud graduates. Your dedication to our success has not gone unnoticed, and we will carry your impact with us as we embark on our next chapter. Thank you for believing in us and never giving up on our potential. As we stand on the edge of our future endeavors, let us carry forward the legacy of determination, striving towards new heights, and embracing the limitless opportunities that await us after Pequea Valley. Some of us will go out into the workforce, some will continue our education, or maybe we need a break and we take a gap year. No matter what your decision is, make the best of it. Only you know what is best for yourself, and only you will have the best judgment about what makes you happy. I would like to share a quote with you today from President Barack Obama. Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. Change is what makes a difference in the world. As the class of 2023, we are the new generation of adults who have the power to make changes as we see fit. Although change can be daunting, it's important to remember that anything is possible if you put your mind to it. Even if the journey is long and difficult, remember that you can get through anything with perseverance and adaptability. As we navigate our unique paths, let us remain connected and supportive of one another, embodying the spirit of unity and friendship that has defined our shared experiences. With each accomplishment, we will not only honor the legacy of our alma mater, but also fulfill our potential, proudly representing our resilient and ambitious class. In the years to come, let us not forget the values and lessons we have learned, as they will be our guide for growth and success in the world beyond. Let us pursue our dreams with passion, face the unknown with courage, and continue to inspire one another as we journey into the next chapter of our lives. Congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I have one question for the class of 2023. Are you ready to graduate? Not good enough. Class of 2023, are you ready to graduate? That's better. Well, you didn't graduate yet. All right, so I just want you to know that I'm responsible for teaching you your last lesson. And there will be a test after. And if you fail the test, you will have to go another 13 years. So you will leave Pequea Valley at age 31. It's very important that you listen. I will try to help you with some of the answers. I'm also one of your last PV role models. All the great facilitators and everybody that's on our educational team, the school board, have been your role models. And before you go out in this world, I want to make sure that I represent all of your role models in a great way. So I want to inspire you, speak well, stand nice and tall, because I have learned from my mistakes in the past. You see, last year after my speech, I received a lot of handshakes. Well done, Dr. O. Way to go, Dr. O. Got in my car, felt great about everything. We finished another great year. Everybody was happy. It was a little hot on the field, but we made it. When I got home, I saw my wife and 2 daughters and even my dog in sadness because they just watched a live stream broadcast of the graduation. My wife said, "There is something we need to tell you about your speech, and you are not going to like it." So my daughter, who usually says it like it is, said, "Dad, every time you looked down at your notes, all we could see were your bald spots." So my good mood went to a bad mood right away. She also said I might need Bosley's hair replacement program. Don't know what that is, but I will try to do my best to stand tall for a number of reasons today. First of all, because I'm so proud of the class of 2023. My speech is called "The Definition of Luck." And I had a coach in college that hated talking about luck. He would say every win we have on the field will not be a result of luck. It will be the product of preparation and hard work we give every day in practice. Lucky people are hardworking people, and then he gave us the definition that we all, 30 years later, still live by today. And this is one of the test questions, so please listen. Luck is when preparation and opportunity meet. You got that? Luck is when and meet. Very good. Every Monday of game week, he would say, this Saturday we will have an opportunity, and now it's time to put in the preparation. and we would all go crazy and headbutt each other and have a great practice. By the way, there were no concussion rules back then, which explains my punchy nature. And if you don't believe me or my coach, then believe writer Lisa Hoover, who published an article on luck and a study performed by psychologist Richard Wiseman. In the article, Wiseman says, it turns out that you can be luckier than you are right now. And it's all about changing your outlook about the world around you. You see, he studied the lives of 400 people over a course of 10 years and watched for any lucky breaks or chance encounters, both good and bad, they had along the way. He discovered that it may be possible to create your own good fortune by tweaking your perspective on things, and it all starts and ends with your attitude. In interviews with the volunteers in his study, Wiseman realized that unlucky people are typically more anxious and tend to be hyper-focused on the specifics of a situation. Lucky people, on the other hand, are open to whatever opportunities present themselves. For example, Wiseman gave both the lucky and the unlucky people a newspaper and asked them to look through it and tell him how many pictures there were inside. He found that on average, the unlucky people took 2 to 3 minutes to count all the photographs, whereas the lucky ones determined the number in just a few seconds. How could the lucky people do this? Well, because they found a message on the second page that read, "Stop counting. There are 43 photographs in this newspaper." His research also revealed that lucky people generate good fortune using 4 basic principles, might be on the test. They are skilled at creating and noticing chance opportunities. They make lucky decisions by listening to their intuition. They create positive expectations and adopt a resilient attitude that transforms bad luck into good. And I'm here to tell you, graduating class of 2023, if you have our coach's mindset and follow those 4 principles, you will certainly enjoy better luck in the future. At our annual golf tournament celebrating our 30th anniversary, I talked with some of our teammates, and we talked about coach and our creed of luck is when preparation and opportunity meet. And I also talked to about 4 or 5 individuals and really got into their story, and I linked their stories to the 4 principles to test them out. So the 4 principles: 1, skilled at creating and noticing chance opportunities. Like when teammate Scott saw a local policeman at the town fair and courageously went up to him and started a conversation about what it took to be a policeman. To fast forward his story, that policeman took Scott under his arm, gave him the human capital that he needed, and now Scott is celebrating his 28th year and will be at his retirement party this Saturday from the police force. Listening to your intuition, like when teammate Ty, after many years of struggling, decided to finally tell his dad that he wasn't going into the family business and wanted to pursue education. Ty is coming up on his 22nd year in teaching and coaching, where he molds young minds and mental toughness and molds these kiddos into winners in life. And most importantly, he's happier than I've ever seen him. 3rd, create positive expectations, like teammate Chris, who decided to learn carpentry from his uncle, who gave him tons of positive feedback along the way, which created positive expectations for Chris, knowing that one day he would have his thriving renovation business that supports his 4 kids and his wife. And then lastly, adopt a resilient attitude and transform bad luck to good. Like my teammate Randy, who lost his 4-year-old son in a car accident 20 years ago and turned the worst day of his life into something positive for others. Presently, Randy and his wife have one of the best family grief counseling centers in the state of Pennsylvania, named after his deceased son, and now proudly boasts that his son's life, although cut too short, has a positive impact on so many, and he will live on for generations to come. So class of 2023, Create opportunities for yourself. Listen to your gut. Create positive expectations for yourself and adopt a resilient attitude and never, ever give up on your dreams. And always listen to your coach. So, again, luck is when? Not good enough. Luck is when? And meet at the same time. Very good. Everybody graduates tonight. It is my hope for all of you to work to be significant in the lives of people and then to define your success afterwards. And I hope you prepare while seeking the opportunities and that your preparation and opportunity meet at the same time. And when that happens, I promise you, you will have all the luck in the world. Thank you and have a great night.
Good evening, Pequea Valley. Today is Wednesday, May 31st, graduation day. For some of us, we've been together for 13 years. Some of us have been here for a shorter amount of time. Nonetheless, here we are. As we all reminisce on our years spent at Pequea Valley and what they mean to us, may we all remember and cherish the moments we've spent with each other. Every day for the past 13 years, I've sat among all of you, in class, on the bus, at lunch, and everywhere in between. You would think that 13 years would be a long time, but look at how fast it went. No matter how badly we wish to slow down the clock, life just keeps on moving. It always has, and it always will. So we must cherish every moment. So many of us have walked into school every day counting down the days till graduation, 720 days to be exact from that first day freshman year. I, for one, have been guilty of this as well. There were many days I walked through the front doors of our high school and just hoped that the end of the day would come soon enough. However, now with all of those days behind me, I find myself only wishing I could turn back the clock. If I could walk through the halls one last time. Say good morning to Mr. Travato and Mrs. Koberstein one last time. Sit in any of my classes one last time. Sit at my lunch table one last time. And do the morning announcements one last time. My time here at Pequea Valley is something I will always be grateful for. Hours spent with Mr. Mosser and Mrs. Van Sant on the way to FFA conferences, competitions, and events. Stressing while setting up for student council fundraisers and dances, and not being able to stop laughing while doing the morning announcements every day. My time here and all of my peers sitting in front of me right now, I will forever cherish. While I may not have realized everything I had while I was still here, I know in the future I will always look back and smile at everything Pequea Valley has given me. Until then, I urge all of you to take a step back now and realize what this moment means to you. We may be moving on to higher education, taking a gap year, or joining the workforce, but that begins tomorrow. Today, think of all the moments that got you here. Cherish both the good times and the bad, for without them, you would not be who you are or where you are in this moment. I want you all to cherish and love every moment of your life, because I promise there will come a time when you wish you could turn back the clock. I would like to thank everyone here today. You've all given me a gift I will never forget, whether you realize it or not, and I will always be grateful for it. And like each morning this year, I'd like to leave you all with a joke. How did the culinary graduate's final exam go? She says it was a piece of cake.
At this time, it gives me great pleasure to recognize the graduates for their academic achievements. Graduates, when you hear your name, please rise to be recognized. Audience, we will applaud at the end of each group. Graduating cum laude with a GPA of 3.35 to 3.64. Warning audience, there's only one learner in this group, Haley Fisher. Graduating magna cum laude with a GPA of 3.65 to 3.94. Mackenzie Long, 3.67. Rosalie Caraha, 3.69. Alexis Denny, 3.73. Gregory Wilkinson, 3.76. Peyton Temple, 3.78. Shania Smoker, 3.82. Sarah Arment, 3.87. Jared Knapp, 3.88. Trey Rosa, 3.89. Zachary Otztot, 3.90. Josiah Fickinger, 3.91. And Hugh Johnson, 3.93. Please join me in congratulating these learners. Graduating summa cum laude with a GPA of 3.95 to 4.3. Olivia Ross, 3.95. Brooke Graham, 3.96. Noah Zink, 3.96. Madison Clark, 3.98. Joel Pfeiffer, 4.02. Cole McAvoy, 4.02. Cameron Byler, 4.04. Olivia Clark, 4.07. Wyatt McGinnis, 4.09. Peter Brumbach, 4.13. Jesse Hoops, 4.23. William Porter, 4.38. Kiana Winey, 4.41. And with a GPA of 4.43, Wade Stolzfus. Congratulations on your academic achievements. You've made us all so proud.
Good evening. It is my distinct honor and privilege to share with you the accomplishments of the class of 2023. They are clearly a special group, a group whose experience here in the Valley has been anything but predictable, as you have picked up on from their speeches here this evening. From their freshman year until now, they have had to learn in a variety of environments, under a variety of conditions, and during an uncertain time. They have continued to persevere as a class. They have grown up as a class. Yes, all of you have grown up as a class, and they have grown together as a class. Being one of the smallest classes to come through the Valley in years has its benefits as they are an incredibly close-knit group. It would not be in the least bit surprising to see some of these friend groups back here someday, as many of them seem inseparable and well set up for successful friendships for decades to come. I gotta be honest, I love that about this group. Even when they work together with Dr. Orndorff and Mrs. Koberstein to redecorate my office. Or when they make me sing on the morning announcements, which if you didn't hear it, it was just as terrible as you would imagine. They have worked together to overcome all types of obstacles. They have celebrated successes together, and they have come together in some very difficult times. And my hope is that they will continue to be there for each other as the years go by. I want to thank you for all that you've done for the Valley, but most importantly, all that you've done for each other. The 96 graduates of the class of 2023 include the following. 27% of you are going to be going on to four-year institutions, the most popular of which was Pennsylvania State University. Out-of-state universities that our graduates will be attending include George Mason, Liberty, Lipscomb, and the University of North Carolina, Charlotte will be getting their future feature twirler. The most popular fields of study for this graduating class are nursing, engineering, and secondary education. 7% plan to attend a two-year college, with Harrisburg Area Community College being the most popular. 6% will be attending a technical school, with Thaddeus Stevens being the most popular choice. 41% will be entering the workforce, immediately stepping into needed positions throughout our area. 3 of our graduates will be serving this great nation by joining the armed services. Please stand when I announce your name so you can be properly recognized. Serving America in the United States Army National Guard will be Giovanni Candelario and Zuli Melendez-Perez. Stay standing. Gavin Buell. Gavin Buell will be serving the nation as a member of the United States Marine Corps. Please All of us join together in honoring their service to all of us and to the country with a round of applause. Thank you. This year's class also includes one honorary member, an exchange learner from Girona, Spain, who joined us for the entire year, Jenna Cocha Rio Brigent. Thank you for joining us and welcome to the Pequea Valley family. This year, 14 members of the graduating class are members of the National Honor Society. At our awards ceremony last week, graduates earned 57 different awards totaling more than $33,000. 21 seniors earned honor plaques, which means that they were on the honor roll every single marking period all 4 years. The members of this senior class also frequently showcased and gifted us through their incredible talents in music and the performing arts. We were treated this fall to a spectacular performance of Peter and the Starcatcher. Amongst countless impressive performances by underclassmen and seniors alike were those of Jared Knapp, Peter Brumbach, Olivia Ross, and Madison Clark. In music, in a first for Pequea Valley in our school history, 2 different learners were accepted to perform in the American Choral Directors Association High School Honors Choir in Cincinnati, Ohio. The 2 learners earning this national recognition were juniors Nicholas Ammon and senior Noah Zink. Our community was also blessed with a fabulous performance of Wizard of Oz this spring, as several seniors displayed incredible acting prowess in key roles. Ruthie LaCourte as Dorothy, Peter Brumbach as the Tin Man, Jared Knapp as the cowardly and not so cowardly lion, and Kiana Winey and Olivia Ross as Glinda were absolutely fantastic as they helped lead audiences to the wizard himself and to ultimately learn there is truly no place like home. Senior Kiana Winey, she composed an original piece of choral music in Latin titled Laudate Dominum. Mr. Bankert stated that she constructed it from scratch and included the form, lyrics, melody, harmony, and rhythm to create a truly remarkable work. She added musical elements like crescendos, decrescendos, dynamics, and added a touch of creative music artistry to every part of the piece. She then taught the piece to the chamber singers herself, and we got to witness the world premiere at the Spring Chamber Singers Concert, much to the delight of the audience, and resulted in a standing ovation, and it was outstanding. The PV Jazz Ensemble got to work with several local professional musicians in a joint jazz festival hosted by Solanco High School in April, and again in May with our guests, the Corsair Blue Jazz Orchestra. We also had 8 symphonic band members recognized for their talent and dedication by participating in the LLMEA All-County Honor Band in February, including seniors Carly Martin, Vincent Sensenig, and Jesse Hoops. In sports, our senior athletes continued to make the district proud. Our girls basketball team took 3rd place in the District 3 playoffs, including an absolutely epic home victory over York Catholic after a back-and-forth battle. They also qualified for the PIAA state playoffs. Our girls soccer team made the district playoffs and also defeated the District 3 AA champ and state semifinalist Wyomissing squad, handing them their only regular season loss of the year. Our boys soccer team saw Wade Stolzfus made 2nd team All-Star, and Joel Pfeiffer was named to the All-Academic team. In football, Orlando Stolzfus was named an All-Star in the LL Tri-County game. In wrestling, our outstanding senior Zach Hollenbaugh was named the 189-pound 1st team All-Star, and Giovanna Candelario was named an honorable mention All-Star in just his 2nd year in the sport. In cross country, seniors Hugh Johnson and Cameron Byler were named to the All-Academic team, and you, and this is completely true, also led the league in the most trash talked with his facilitators about their Strava running data. Our boys tennis team qualified for districts, and senior Wade Stolzfus qualified for the District 3 singles tournament and was named a Section 3 All-Star. Also in our spring season, both baseball and softball qualified for districts, and softball made an appearance in the league playoffs. Baseball also saw senior Peyton Temple be named a first-team All-Star, and softball had Sarah Arment named the first-team All-Star, while Maddie and Olivia Clark were both named honorable mention to the honorable mention squad. In the world of agriculture, our agricultural program was named the best agricultural program in the state of Pennsylvania, the best in the entire northeast region of the nation, and was recognized nationally this school year. Our thanks go to the learners, as it is because of their accomplishments and the stellar work of the facilitators in charge of that program that the district received this tremendous honor. As an example, FFA officers Trey Rosa, Kylie Jarvis, Chase Solsus, and Rosalie Caraha hosted Secretary of Agriculture Russell Redding, who wanted to come visit Pequea Valley for a tour of our award-winning program. These officers were also recognized on the Senate floor in Harrisburg for the chapter's accomplishments by local Senator Scott Martin. Trey Rosa and Chase Solsus were also on the state-winning poultry evaluation team at the FFA State Convention in June. They then traveled to the National FFA Convention in Indianapolis and placed silver in the entire nation. 3 seniors earned their FFA Keystone degree at the PA Farm Show. Trey Rosa, Rosalie Caraha, and Caitlin Reel logged over 300 hours in their supervised agricultural experience and participated in over 15 FFA events to qualify for the highest degree an FFA member can earn in the state. Our Tech Ed department was named the STEM School of the Year for the entire IU13, meaning we have the best STEM program for any school, K through 12, in all of Lebanon and Lancaster counties combined. Again, this is thanks to the accomplishments of the kids in front of us and the efforts of their facilitators. Examples include, from the TSA State Conference, a 3rd place finish in video game design for seniors Peyton Temple and Peter Brumbach, and senior Cameron Byler finished in the top 10 in 3 different events: forensic science, materials process, and structure design and engineering. As a district, we have continued to work to expand opportunities for our college-bound learners as well, increasing our dual enrollment options, early enrollment options, and college in a classroom offerings, which are college classes taught by Pequea Valley staff in Pequea Valley High School. As an example, this year Haley Fisher was accepted in the Thaddeus Stevens as a full-time early enrollment student while still enrolled as a senior here. Cameron Byler took 4 dual enrollment classes and 4 AP classes during his junior and senior years, dramatically increasing his college transcript before even reaching today's commencement. Also, as a part of the district's First Choice initiative, the class of 2023 took part in numerous internships, work studies, and co-op programs. Some of these opportunities led directly to full-time employment or further their interests and skill set as they leave the valley. Some examples include Amani Augusto, who pursued her first choice in special education through an internship at Lighthouse Vocational Services, where she led activities and provided direction and care for adults in the program. Ryan Flame has pursued his first choice in auto body collision repair by completing a pre-apprenticeship through the Manufacturing Association this year and completing an internship at Lichty Brothers, leading to his full-time employment. Sarah Arment is working towards her first choice as a physical therapist, having completed an internship at CPRS Physical Therapy. And Zachary Ottstadt has completed an internship with our very own Pequea Valley Technology Department and has been hired as an official member of the team as he now begins his first choice journey in the field of computer science. We are extremely proud of all of the learners in the Valley who took advantage of these opportunities and more. And as a district, we will continue to strive to create opportunities for each learner in the future to seek their first choice, whatever it may be. Many of our graduates also continue to take advantage of valuable learning opportunities at career and technology centers, earning certificates and valuable experiences along the way. These are Pequea Valley learners who attend schools in both Lancaster and Chester counties that provide training for opportunities in many needed fields, and Pequea Valley learners who continue to make us proud, as we saw at the graduation ceremonies last night. Some examples include Violet Seymour in the culinary arts, Adam Palmier and Colin Smoker in welding, and Hayden Auble in interactive media and web design. This year's graduates also include the first ever cohort of our core program. This is a comprehensive education program, or basically a school within the school, run by our staff on our campus to teach kids about the skilled trades. One senior specifically stated in their senior exit interview that if it were not for the core program, they would have dropped out and not been here tonight. And we are so thankful that you are here tonight. We are proud of our seniors for all of their efforts towards their first choice, and for some, the learning is about to continue. A group of seniors are heading west this Friday to Glacier National Park for 9 days of hiking, camping, and kayaking as a part of this year's tribe experience. Now, as I said, we have 96 graduates, and yet that was an incredibly long list of accomplishments. And so my congratulations not only go out to you, the graduates, but to all the families here in attendance tonight for their tireless support of you along the way, to our staff for your role in guiding them to this point, and to the community as a whole for your accomplishments in raising up the Valley Village. And so thank you sincerely for everything. At this point, Mr. Ferris, Dr. Orndorff, members of the Board of School Directors, parents, families, faculty, friends, and honored guests, our graduating seniors, I hereby certify that all members of this class have met all the requirements for graduation as established by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Pequea Valley School Board. It therefore gives me great pleasure to congratulate the class of 2023.
Hayden Auble. Cameron Wayne Byler. Savannah Bishop. Nathan Blank. Isaiah Boots. Gavin M. Buell. Sophia Elizabeth Byler. Daniel Castaneda. Ian Castetter. Jalen Yvette Cruz. Ethan Davis. Destiny DeJesus. Alexis Denny. Joshua Douthit. Liana Fakruddin. Josiah Fickinger. Haley Fisher. Ryan Flame. Cassidy Foutte. Benjamin Frost. Journey Hayes. Kenny Herrera Sanchez. Tanya Herrera Sanchez. Ezekiel Hershey. Isabella Hershey. Zachary Hollenball. Jesse Hoops. Hugh James Donlin Johnson. Samara Kiefert. Bryce Logan. Mackenzie Long. Nathaniel Laredo. Cole McAvoy. Wyatt McGinnis. Landon Mealy. Zulinez Melendez Perez. Selena Miller. Ali Moreno Lopez. Mackenzie Musser. Zachary Musser. Zachary Otstadt. Adam Palmier. Joel Pfeiffer. On Thursday, April 6th, the Pequea Valley community suffered a loss to one of our learners, Antonio J. Chavez. Antonio has satisfied his high school requirements, and the Pequea Valley School District would like to present his grandmother with his diploma at this time. I would like to ask Ms. Gowris to come up and receive Antonio's diploma at this moment, please.
Isaiah Perez Cruz. William Porter. Alyssa Rhodes. Brianne Roop. Evelyn Sanchez. Vince Sensenig. Violet Seymour. Ryan Schreckengast. Alexandria Slaymaker. Colin Smoker. Shay Stein. Chase Stolzfus. Kylie Stolzfus. Orlando Stolzfus. Wade Stolzfus. Peyton Temple. Donovan Tran. Matt Usavage. Andre Valentine. Haley Watrous. Greg Wilkinson. Noah Zink. Amani R. Augusto. Sarah Arment. Jana Cocha Rio Bruget. Peter Brombach. Giovanni Candelario. Madison Clark. Olivia Clark. Olivia Ross. Carly Devon Martin. Kylie Jarvis. Zacchaeus Glick. Brooke Graham. Evan James Puevewahakila Hershey. Rosalie A. Caraha. Jared Lee Knapp. Callie Brianna Laycock. Jacqueline Ruth LaCourte. Caitlin Reel. Shania Smoker. Kiana Winey. Trey Rosa.
On behalf of the class of 2023, I accept these diplomas.